What's up, everyone? This is Ronnie coming to you today with a video. I'm going to show you some of the items we've sold for June and July that I think are a little different. Some really good footwear we've sold this past month, and some other interesting and odd things over the last 2 months. So that's about what we're going to show you. I decided to put both months together. It's been a little slow. eBay, summertime. I haven't been focusing on clothing as much. We're kind of getting back into it. We've been focusing a lot more on vintage advertising, that kind of thing, locally on Facebook, Craigslist, eBay, etc. But gonna show you some of the clothing items we've sold. I think there's 20-25 items. I kind of lost track a little bit. Some things were fast sellers, some things were slower sellers. We'll talk about it. We'll get into it and see what there is. This is a little Grundon radio. I picked this up at a yard sale for $1. It said on the box the radio did not work. I thought, I'll mess with it. See right there, it's a little shortwave radio, but it comes with all the manuals. It came with the AC plug. I figured worst case scenario, I'd part this out, and instead I just decided to sell it all as is. Person bought it is buying it really just for the AC cable, they told me, and they have a backup parts radio. See right there, parts project radio. They know it is too. This sold for I took it off for $24 plus another $7 to ship. So not bad. We got this. Like I said, sold within a month. This is a vintage Chicago Cubs starter jersey. This is probably late 90s, early 90s, I'll say. See the starter tag here. This was popular. This is stuff I wore in high school. So I was in high school, early 90s. I know they made it for a few years after that too, before it became a Walmart brand. This stuff was, the desirable stuff is the 90s, the older stuff. And paid $3.99 for this. We were in Chicago when we bought this. This sold for right around, I want to say $32. Another $4 to ship. As you'll see, some of the things we've kind of changed. We wanted to try out free shipping for a little while. We do 60-day returns. I've had no issues so far. Me and my wife, we go back and forth all the time on this, and we're just trying to figure it out and see what happens, what works. Always changing up our store to see if certain things do better than other things. This is a vintage Hawaiian shirt. Picked this up for $1 at a thrift store, and with another one, and has like this map design on it. It looks like it's never been worn, and really cool, like raised print on it, or whatever you want to call it. It's from 1992. It was dated in the corner. There's the other tag. Nothing crazy, nothing special. But this sold for full price, $49.99. Every once in a while we pick up some t-shirts. They actually do quite well if you find the right t-shirts. That was a good sale. I picked up a bunch of these. We picked up about 35 of these jeans a while back. They were Polo Ralph Lauren. They were almost all the same jeans. Some were pleated, some were flat front. But for the most part, they were pleated Chicos, khaki, whatever you want to call these. They were between size 50 and size 58. Most of them were 50 or 52. We did pick up another. We paid $7.99 for those at a Savers. They were originally like $24.99 at a Savers. They sat there for a few weeks. They repriced them, and I just happened to come in that day when they repriced them and bought them all. Now we sold a few. We started them off at like $59.99. Sold a few. They were moving a little slower than I liked. I dropped the price down. We sold most of these between $40 and $50, and these shipped right in a padded flat rate envelope. Pretty easily. $6 shipping on them. $6.30. We charged $5.99. There was many people that bought multiples of these, so pretty easy. You see right there, we sold 6 over the month. And we did pick up another 10 or so at a Marshall's for I think $6 or $5, and just back in February, and just added it to the totals that we had. But most of them were the 50 or the 52. This is we picked up a bunch of these Ralph Lauren shirts when we were in Chicago on a resale rally trip, and picked up, I think it was like 12 or 13 Ralph Lauren and Brooks Brothers shirts. They're all 4X. We paid either $7 or $8 for most of them. People saying you're crazy for paying that kind of money. Usually when I price these shirts, I price them kind of high, and they will sell because the bigger stuff is harder to find. There's not as much competition on a 4X versus a XL. So you can get more for it if you wait. We sold 4 or 5 of them in the past 6 weeks. We sell about 1 a week, and they're selling for what I want. I think the cheapest one we sold is $37.50, and the highest one we've sold is full price $49.99. So go figure. Stuff will sell. You might have to wait a little bit longer, but it will sell. This was the Brooks Brothers. This is the one I think that we've sold at full price. So just 4X, not iron shirt. This is a Dragonfly Elvis Presley shirt. The wife found this when we were on our road trip there. I think we found this in Binghamton somewhere. This was like $3 or $4. Found it at Salvation Army. The brand is Dragonfly. Right there. Wife found it. I didn't think it was going to be worth much. To my surprise, it was. Seen other comps selling pretty decently. Put it up, and this sold for about $45 plus another $4 shipping. See the price right here, and this is not always the price it's sold at because we run a sale or we take a best offer. eBay, for whatever reason, does not show that. So I'm giving you basically the best idea of what I remember it selling at. Memory's pretty good. It's like a steel trap. It remembers everything. This shirt we picked up on our road trip also at a Goodwill. Paid $12.99 for it. Ralph Lauren shirt. This is a RLX. This is their like outdoor brand golf shirts and stuff like that. They're outdoors kind of. It's a nice shirt. Nice colors to it. I'm believing we got about $52 for this one, or $51.99, somewhere around there, and another $4 to ship. And it sold pretty quickly, and this had a lot of views on it. This is a men's PRPS jeans. These sat around a little while before being listed for whatever reason. Had a little wear on the cuff right there. There's a picture of the tags. These jeans sell pretty well. Find them every once in a while. They're not the easiest brand to find, but they sold within a few days of listing them. I think we got about $50 for these plus shipping. This is a Tommy Bahama Hawaiian shirt. And they just noticed. Now I didn't put silk in the title. It doesn't really matter, does it? But it's a 3X Tommy Bahama. And this just is unique to it. I mean, I paid $10 for this. See right there, it has like Santa on his reindeer and everything. Somebody wanted this. They had to have it. Get ready for Christmas, I guess. Christmas in June. But I paid $10. This sold for about probably high 50s, 56, 58, somewhere in there, plus shipping. And it sold within about 2 months, so it didn't sit around too long at all. I will buy the right Tommy Bahama shirt, but that's the thing. You got to buy the right ones. Bigger sizes, the embroidery stuff, or stuff with very different and interesting prints will do well. If you got a beige plain shirt, it's probably not going to do much. I do well with this brand for whatever reason. This is an older, like, I want to say like hip-hop skateboard brand, kind of their baggy jeans. Martine, whatever that wording right there. I am not going to say it because I'm just going to kill it. Found these brand new with tags. I think I paid $6 or $7 for them. They weren't up long at all. They had a lot of interest. I believe we sold these for $55.99 plus shipping. I love finding this brand actually. There's certain ones that do well. I bought these because they were new with tags. I don't know if I would have bought them without. And they're just like baggy fit, like that 90s or even early style, kind of what the skateboard kids even wore, but more like hip hop kind of stuff too. The ones that do really well, the shuttle, they have the different color straps on them. Those do really well. Also, I've showed those in some other past videos that they do really well. You can get a hold of them. These are a pair of Polo Ralph Lauren pants. Once again, bigger sizes, 58-32. We paid between $7 and $10 for these in February from Marshall. Picked up multiple pairs, and we've sold a few of these already. This sold for about 75 bucks plus shipping. And these went right in a regional A box because trying to stuff this into a padded flat rate is just a little too much denim. But retail stores like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, certain times of year, even what's the other brand? The stores I'm trying to think of. Ross. I know Hustler Hacks does a lot with Ross. Burlington Coat Factory. There's not as many near us of those stores. Sometimes I can find stuff in those stores. Really good stores to source from occasionally. If you get the right stuff at the right time of year on clearance, it really does well. As both of those, most of those stores, they usually run semi-annual clearances, or most people will call them the yellow tag clearance. That's when stuff drops down fairly pretty reasonably low to where you could actually make really good money. Now these are a pair of new with tags, Ralph Lauren patchwork like golf pants. These are just crazy colored. This patchwork stuff, it's different, it's unique, you don't see it a lot. These were new with tags, which did help the pair of pants sell. This is the second time we've sold them. I don't remember the first time or the second time we sold them for full price. The other time we sold them for like 75. So I don't remember if this was that time or not. The first time we sold them to a guy with like 46,000 feedback. And he actually returned them just by throwing them back in the regular thing and saying, and put in a note there saying, do not like, please refund. It was kind of like, okay. No open return or anything. You'd think somebody with 46,000 feedback would at least open the return then instead of just sending your package back, show it up. But it is what it is. I listed them again. They sold again. No issues. No care in the world. I mean, it's just going back to the old way that people used to return stuff. It's not going to really affect me one way or the other how you return something, unless it's damaged and you're trying to be sneaky. That's different. This was another Ralph Lauren, but you see right here, patchwork kind of design to it. Picked this up. This was new with tags. I think, yeah, this was, yeah, new with tags. There it is. Picked this up. It was at I think it was at a Goodwill for $5. Just happened. I didn't even notice it was new with tags till later on, because I just like the design of the shirt. I was going to get it for $5 and figure I can get like 25, 30. But since it was new with tags, I think we got about $70 for this. We were on vacation, so you see the handling time was changed when we were away when this sold. So not too shabby. I don't put it on vacation mode. I just changed the handling time and have not had any issues. This is just to show you that sometimes it doesn't even matter if it's summer or not. Stuff will sell. People are still looking for all kinds of things. This is an Orvis signature collection brown suede blazer. I paid $7 for this. We've had this probably about 6 months. It needed a little bit of a cleaning. It was a little bit dirty. I wasn't going to clean it because our store would definitely ask for too much. Our dry cleaner would ask for too much to clean it. But somebody wanted it. I probably would have left it behind. I didn't really notice it was dirty till we got it home. And I think our store charges like $35 to clean. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to have it clean. I figured somebody would know how to clean leather and pick it up and save some money. Orvis is one of those brands that do really well, as they're not found everywhere. You kind of gotta either buy them through the catalog or online. There's not, or go visit an Orvis store. It's not like one of these brands you find all over the place. These are a pair of Itro Milano pants. We found these while away in New York. Paid $6 or $7 for them. When I was kind of surprised the comps weren't selling that well on these, but the inseam on these were high. They had a 37 inseam. I mean, you had to be a tall person to wear these. These were pretty, just nice pair of pants. They were really high quality, really nice made. I thought these would have sold for a lot more money than what we got. We got about $75 out of these, and they look like they were never worn. They were beautiful pants. A lot of times at this one store, we do get a lot of, this was away on our trip, but it's a store we frequent kind of often. It's nearby. It's on my way to my parents' house. And they get a lot of like Nordstrom and the high-end department store items that are usually like donated from the stores. They take all the tags off. Sometimes you can see stuff for the tags. Like shirts, they'll still have sometimes the pins in the shirt, so you got to be a little careful. It's a little weird. This is a Peter Millar men's blazer that we sold recently. Really beautiful design to it. Made in Canada. You can see right there a better picture of the nice little blue and black houndstooth design to it. US. I guess that's the size US. This is a little bit older, probably maybe 10 years ago, but the design into it, and it's really quality, really nicely made. We paid $7 for that. We took a sold for $80, free shipping. Like I said, we tried free shipping. This shipped a few states over. I think it was like $6.92 to ship to Pennsylvania. So easy peasy. This is a pair of Church's, really high-end, made in England shoes company. They have indoor slippers. These retail, I think, for about $350. And really nice, high quality. I once found a pair of Brooks Brothers made by Pearl and Company and got like close to $200 for a pair of these, or one. It was really up there. It was kind of surprising. I knew when I got these, I paid $10 for them, that they were going to sell really well. I was actually kind of surprised because a lot of the comps were on the lower end. If you do look up Church's slippers, you'll see a lot of people selling them $30, $40. I'm not sure why. These sold, I listed these yesterday, and these sold within like 2 hours. They're going to France, so the buyer paid another $20 to have them shipped to France, and they sold full price, $124.99. Gotta love it. This is another, I mean, this is a brand, just found the jeans, now we've sold the suit. Just showing you that even the smaller suits, people say, oh, I don't have luck with smaller suits. As you see, the Peter Millar was a size 40. This is a size 40 short. I mean, this is a pretty smaller suit. Definitely just blue pinstripe suit. See right there, the brand. Don't really have the best picture of the tag, but it's a 100% wool. It had some really nice qualities to it, like dual side vents and the working cuffs. Really nice. Made in Italy. I mean, what else can you ask for? This probably sold for about $120, $120 to $130, I would say. Somewhere in there. I don't remember. It's been a while. Yeah, June 4th. Like I said, it's been a while since we sold this. So I don't quite remember exactly what that sold for. This sold for, I took a best offer. This one I remember, I think it was $175. We've had this a little while, probably about a year. It's linen. You can see right there. It still had part of the tag on it. Really nice jacket. It's Polo Ralph Lauren. This is actually made by this brand right here. Their made in Italy stuff is made by, or at least the suits and sport coats And you'll see the tag right here. If it has this tag, it's made by whatever that brand is right there. We're not even going to pronounce it because I don't know how to pronounce that. We're not even going to start because whenever I try to pronounce something I don't know how to pronounce, people like to make fun of me, make me not want to make YouTube videos anymore. It's such a sad thing. I can't take it. No, just kidding. But anyway, we sold this. Like I said, $175. We've had it a while. I paid up on this too. I bought this for like $25 or $30. Not sure what that was. I forgot whatever I wanted to show there. So we're just gonna skip that part. Here's a men's pair of shoes. The next three ones are gonna be shoes. We find shoes quite often. These took about a month to sell. They're Centauri. But really nice shoe. They're brown. They're like a two-tone brown, like dark in the front, lighter in the back. Just really beautiful shoe. They had rubber bottoms. They didn't seem like they were, there's the tag right there. They didn't seem like they were really worn at all. Really just beautiful shoe. Maybe a little bit in the front, but you could see these were really nice. I took the pictures when my wife was away. No heel drag or anything like that on these. I paid regular price for these, so at a Goodwill. So these were like $6.50, and these sold right around, I want to say we took a best offer of these of $175. I'm pretty sure. But I love shoes, and shoes sell well for me. I price my shoes usually high and take offers, or you know, people send you offers. I don't do best offer. I don't like best offer. So these sold really quick too. These sold within a day of listing them. These are a pair of JM Western shoes. These are made in France. Really high-end shoe. Let's see if we can get you the tag right there. Cap toe design. Just really nice. Go to their website. These retail for approximately, you know, probably $1,000, these pair of shoes. I took a best offer to sell these to a repeat customer who bought some other shoes from us in the past. They asked if we would do 180. I said, yes, sir. Got to keep those repeat customers happy. I paid $20 for these, actually. They were marked up at $40, half off day. Got them for $20. I would have paid the $40 for them. Just there's too much profit margin with this pair of shoe. If it has to be in really good condition, though, you can't buy these at that price for you know, you can see right here, really good quality shoe. And last but not least, another pair of shoes. Pair of Salvatore Ferragamos. These are a monk strap. I forgot what I paid for these. I paid $30 or $40 for these too. They look like they were never worn. Just beautiful shoe. You can see right here. These look like they were never worn. I tried taking the price off a little bit, and I got a little sketchy with trying to get the price off. I used a little bit of sandpaper. I tried using some. It kind of came off, but it was a little sketchy, to say the least. There's a Salvatore Ferragamo on the inside. Really nice, high-quality shoe. And these sold fairly quickly. Also, these sold for, I want to say, like $250. So that's it. Don't really have much else to show you. But shoes were selling really well. I love shoes, but I only really mess with higher-end shoes. Maybe I'll get in. Well, shoes cost too much at our stores. Like if they think a shoe is anything decent, like Kohan or Johnson & Murphy, they price it $10, $20. It's kind of hard to make any money on those kind of shoes like that. But the higher end shoes, the profit margin is higher because you can get more money for them. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys later. Have a good day.